Alright. What's up, everyone? This is Aztec Paintball. And today, let me tell you what we're going to do today. On this clipboard, it says Aztec Paintball will do the Army Terminal mission on Heroic, Solo, and Hardcore on Xbox One to try to get the new exotic mask, the Catalyst. That's right. So this is Army Terminal on Xbox One, hardcore mode, and we're gonna be doing it on Heroic. Guess what? 30 minutes later. Well, turns out there's no ammo down there, and with my regular build with 100% hazard, well, I ran out of ammo, so it was option one: die, because I would have run out of time, or option B, well, be a little sissy and go in the menu, change the difficulty, and start over. Nice, Aztec. Nice. Alright, oh yeah. The following day, about 100 levels later, back at it. Different build this time, more DPS. And we're getting back right in there. Solo, Heroic, no death. So, yeah, so about 100 levels different. This is the night after. 4-piece striker, Fenris chest piece with Unbreakable, and the Trusty Memento backpack. I do have a 1 blue here. And decided to bring the Bullet King just in case I run out of ammo. Some crit. Obviously, I'm a lot more red this time. A little bit of armor on kill. And a little bit of protection from elite. But there's a lot of reds and purple in there. So, alright, so let's go at it. Solo, Heroic, no directives. Hardcore mode Xbox. Let's go.
The Cleaners leader is confirmed at the Army Terminal. Danvers is your priority. Take out the hostiles and figure out what the hell he's been planning.
So obviously I'm not going to play the same here. I have the decoy. I'm not going to be right in their face with a shield. So I'm going to be smart. I'm going to play the hardcore way. The way that it should be played. I'm going to use cover. Oh, my aim is off too. I should have warmed up a little bit before I jumped in my first game and do this. After this section, I'll probably just go right side of the truck here. Have a better angle on the door where they're gonna spawn. I'm carrying the LUD with perfect streamline as the backup, but I'll be honest, I don't even use it. Memento is I mean, it's king in hardcore. It's king in any game mode. Alright, first section it wasn't too bad. Let me grab more of these tokens. Alright, here we go. This is where the fire starts. Alright, so here goes gauge number 1. Gauge number 2. Number 3 is in front of me, but it's dark, you can't see it, so I'm just gonna go upstairs.
Weak point destroyed.
I know they spawn to my right at some point. Gauge 3. There it is. A lot of red so far. I mean, I'm not complaining. Close the door. There it is. 1 gold. Yeah, more red. Someone's trying to sneak up. Gotta keep an eye on that mini map. It's important. Awareness. Obviously I could go a little bit faster, but I'm taking my time here. First time on doing this solo. In hardcore. I've done it a couple times in my regular character. You know, sometimes it's worth trying it out, see if it's worth you know, the risk, or if you need to adjust. Obviously the first time I just thought it'd be alright, but I didn't have enough damage to kill the drone. I completely forgot that there's no ammo down there. And enemies don't really drop much ammo either.
Agent, get out of there. Push through the main gates ahead. We need to find Danvers.
Oh, does that still look that great? I'll be honest, my stash is full 450. I don't even look at the gear anymore. So this section over here, I think I'm going to stay back. I think if I stay here, the turrets don't bother me until I need to move closer.
Personnel. Agent confirmed. Danvers is on site and on the move.
I remember, I guess, how far I've come in hardcore. Started playing in December 2019. There was no Memento, no Scorpio, no expertise. The gear and it wasn't the same. It was just level 30. It was rough back then. Some of the hardest, the difficulty. I mean, if you don't get carried, you actually play through it. It's through story mode, because you're definitely under-geared. I still believe people should learn to play this game before they jump on the regular gameplay. Otherwise, it's you don't realize how often you die. And players will say, "Well, you guys level up much faster than hardcore." Yes, we do, because we get extra XP from not dying. But you know, other players on the regular mode, they have the same. I mean, they could have access to the same XP, but they don't like you. I feel like you use. I feel like you use different builds, different play style in hardcore. But the missions are longer because you don't brush in. There is speed runs, but how many times have you seen video of people doing speed runs, and once they get in the mission, there's already a lot of drops on the floor, so obviously it wasn't their first time at it. Alright, so let me drop my decoy right here. Take care of this panel. And decoy should be strong enough. It's expertise 16 just to grab aggro and
Turret disabled. Additional
there you
turret
go.
still online. Generator located nearby.
Grab that.
Hostile defenses disabled. More hostiles detected.
Big boy, you're mine. You are mine. I like the range too. I mean, I could have gone with an SMG and probably killed them faster, but I like the range of the Memento. Sorry, not the Memento. The Saint Elmo. And right there was a prime example of the fire not reaching me. I think this section I'm gonna try to wipe most of them, and then I'm gonna move forward to have a better angle at that garage entrance. There you go, decoy down. Good decoy. That guy's got range with that fire. Aim's all over the place, but it's doing its job. I wonder what happened if he can reach outside and get stuck outside, or that wouldn't be a good experience for you.
Agent, you're gonna have to find another way out. You can't go back the way you came.
Compromised electrical panel detected nearby.
I know that turret doesn't hurt too much. It tinkles.
What the hell are they doing here?
This is not good.
But the decoy is always handy. Should be second wave. There it is. There it is. Spray and pray right there. Not many enemies. Move up. I feel like this section now, sometimes they run out quick, but they kind of, you know, they kind of stay in there.
Bypass electronic lock.
And they're staying in there for a bit, so I'll take
Don't
it.
want us to see what's on the other side of that door, huh? Agent, find a way to unlock that door.
Come on, buddy. Give myself some distance. Alright, here we go. Not too shabby, not bad. Put them in there, go activate the panel. Turn around, shoot them in the face.
Access panel available nearby.
I think I've done this mission about maybe 20 times now. Not so. I've done it twice, playing a regular character first. Complete. I guess non-completed, this is my second one. In hardcore. I feel like these doors should open faster.
SMR signature
So
detected.
if we have the Black Tusk as the elite group in Division 2, I wonder what it's going to be in Division 3.
Small modular reactor. Nuclear reactor.
I didn't play enough of Division 1 to know what the elite enemies were. So this section here, I'm going to stay back here.
Confirmed. Black Tusk mobile nuclear
I'm going to have a good angle
reactor
to the door to
on
my
site.
right and behind me. Now the boss could spawn to my right or could spawn behind me, so
Agent, secure the reactor.
that is either random or based on where you are, but every time I've been here, spawn two locations. Either behind me or in front of me. So once again, a lot of reds. I feel like they should have made these 3 missions the same type of difficulty as a master mission.
You heard Danvers. Take out the hostile. We can't let them derail the op.
Because honestly, they're too easy.
Status update. Reactor unsafe.
Yeah, I know. This is the guy who had to back out of the last attempt. But you guys know what I mean, right? It's just, I don't know. I like Brooklyn, but I feel like Brooklyn should have been more difficult. At least these 3 missions. Nah, I'm not gonna spawn in. In the face, in the feet. Come on. Not too bad. And grab around these tokens, a little bit of loot, even though I don't care. Activate that panel and we're Gucci. We're good to go. Obviously, I have to wait.
The power's still unstable. There must be another short somewhere. Keep looking, Agent.
All right. What are we, about halfway? Yeah, we're about halfway now.
Status update. Reactor stable.
14-ish minute,
Agent, you're
15
clear.
minutes in.
Keep going. We need to find Danvers and figure out what the hell the Black Tusk are up to.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Open sesame.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be big.
Agent, you're a good soldier. You should join
Not gonna grab any of the little
you wanna be
loot
on the right
boxes.
side of history.
Maybe some components.
They're approaching the courtyard. Get into position and stop them. We're almost ready to deploy.
Yeah, this section's pretty easy. Okay, this spawn, the next spawn is either gonna be here or to my right. There's a chunga for sure. No, I think I hear him. There he is. There he is. Chain. Break his heart. Poor. Easy peasy.
Agent, we got a nuclear reactor.
As you can see, it's showing max level right beside the hardcore logo, and I've come to realize, you know, discussing with friends,
Trust him so much, you're willing to die for him.
regular character you can boost your character to 40. Us hardcore players, you can't, so you actually have to grind 1 to 40. Apparently, if you don't complete Keener, you don't go to New York, or you could go to New York and do a few missions like I did.
What are they doing here?
It says max level as opposed to showing you how much XP you've earned towards the 700,000 XP that you would need to level up. We seem to be getting double XP because every time we get a kill, let's see what we show. Can show. Not seeing on the screen, but sometimes I see like we're getting like 1600 XP twice or 2400 twice, and the multi-kill XP seems to be through the roof also, so I'm not gonna complain, but I don't know if it's as designed. I don't know, but I like it, and I have 3 characters and that's the only one like this, so it seems to be leveling up a little bit faster. I'll take advantage of it because I didn't do the 999 exotic components glitch. I didn't do the pretty much almost unlimited caches when the end of last season kicked in. So. Not, I'll take this. Just gotta concentrate on these guys. These guys are hurting their fire.
Agent, disable any remaining workstations. The Black Tusk.
We've tried this a couple of times with some of the crew. Sifu, Jaguar Bob, J-Polk. Did this on Heroic. Also did that with, what's his name? Ultra again. Did that with Ultra again, new player that I met. Blue Shepherd, pretty decent guy. We went in this solo. And then we did this on regular character. Jaguar Bob didn't get anything, but J-Polk got the new mask. So I get the new mask also. So first time I did this solo on my regular character, I ended up with the mask. hoping to get it here. Don't know if it's, you know, if it's higher drop percentage if you run it solo, but first time I ran it solo, my regular character got it. That was probably, though, after 16, 17 runs in total. All the other times I was with a team.
Hold the work. This is the last transpo.
Hostiles detected.
Yeah, so if you guys play hardcore, just post in the comment. Tell me what platform you play, what level you're at. Have you attempted the legendary? Have you, you know, what kind of content do you do? Are you as crazy as I am and run 3 hardcore character? One that is a Cadillac, looks good at the White House. Another one that's for everyday play, like this one. Or one that is for Dark Zone, Master attempts, Legendary attempts. That's what I do with my number 3. Get that fire out of here. Burning. Seems like the memento stacks are helping quite a bit. That regen's kicking in. Trying to get that guy, that box. To my right. Going to the mini map. Looks like he's wrapping behind me. Yeah. Oh yeah, a little sneaky. I've learned a long time ago that you don't run away from these drones. You roll into them, towards them, and that doesn't hurt you, or doesn't hurt you as much. If you roll away while you're running away from them, yeah, I don't know. These seem to hit me like every time, and hard too. So, alright, dog number 2 done. Blow up in his face. That one did, maybe? Come on, Pinocchio. Let's get up. There you go. Alright, 20 minutes in.
Power supply. Get ready for liftoff. Grant, get on that helo with the scientists.
Get the valuable tokens and let's get out of here. Should be the electrical room next.
Manny's a good man. I think you've been surrounded by good people for so long, you've forgotten what a snake looks like.
Oh, whoa, what's going on here? The game does that sometimes. It feels like I play inverted, and my field of view is maxed out. I feel like sometimes it just reverts back to regular settings for like a few seconds. So first time I got in this room, funny facts, I did not know where to shoot. I just kept rolling in the electrical area. I had no idea. Now obviously I know where the panels are. Also know that you could roll into it and not be affected as much. At the end of the day, it's not going to kill you in hardcore, that's for sure. Even if you don't have a whole lot of armor. Back on the opposite side again. See what I'm doing right there. That's the dangerous part of hardcore. Face tanking or being out of cover. Thinking that you're just gonna kill them before they kill you, and then a gold could take a little bit longer. And then you pay the ultimate price and you're back at level 1 Washington.
Almost. Just need to do a few safety checks and we're ready to go.
Agent, you need to get to the roof. If not, we'll lose Danvers.
Alright. One small section and we're the boss. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna need to do is get rid of my extra guns, so it's faster for me to switch to the Bullet King if I need to. And then I'm gonna put a jammer for the first 3 waves of the drones. All right, here we go. 25 minutes in and 5 minutes or less.
Clear for liftoff. Excellent. Route is clear. We should reach the target in 15 minutes.
Forgot, I thought I had the decoy there for a second. I misfired.
All personnel still on the ground. Get to the roof and stop.
It could have costed me.
No. They're arming for the flight. They're doing final checks for the attack on the bridge. Watch out, Agent.
So I don't know where the other spawn is gonna be. Sometimes it's behind here. So I like this little spot here, because the drones don't see you right away, and the event that you don't want to use the jammer, they seem to line up pretty good. When I did this on my first attempt solo, I spent a lot of bullets on these drones. I wasn't jamming as much, so I'm trusted to save some bullets here. Thank God it's not all these drones. Can you guys imagine? There were like 100 of them. Get a little closer. This is a good spot. So that's what I'm talking about. They line up pretty good here. Save my jammer for the next round. Enemies are coming in. They're coming out too, so I have to be careful. I don't think the fire is going to reach me here. So the plan is I get rid of a bunch of enemies. I'm going to jam now. I'm going to rotate around. And I got less than 20 seconds, and I'm going to put back my decoy. Oh, one more spawn to my right. You're behind cover, Aztec. That was not a good spot.
Inactive surface to air
That's a strong bottle. Container in front of me. Alright, let's check. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, here we go. Couple of enemies left, and then should be panel and the drone. Keyboard.
accessing surface to air missiles.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to put the decoy around me to attract fire, but sometimes
Laser marauder detected.
sometimes you just completing the decoy. So it's already good damage. Oh, he launched these things without warning. Like Bob would say, woohoo! I should have ran a little faster. Come on, Aztec, don't choke over here. They don't break a move. Kick it? No. You know what? that was a little risky. I think this is a good cover right here, though. We're about to find out. Yeah, definitely good cover. Come on, give me. Exotic? Nope. Oh well. Now we just need to clear, activate the SAM sites, and just clear it. So I don't want to call it early, but I think this is a successful mission, solo mission. Unfortunately, no mask. This guy's getting on my nerves now. He's getting healed. Where's that box? I see it, but how bad would that be? Get to that point and then you end up dying from these little guys. But we build different. Come on, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna press that SAM site and either clear the map or just go press the button. We're about 30 minutes in. Yeah, so this is, it's not a world record speed run, but 30 minutes is not bad. I think fastest I've done so far as a group of 4 was 25, all DPS.
75% complete.
Solo, well, my first solo attempt was like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's about at 30 minutes on average, I'd say. Alright, go press the button or
Console is unlocked and ready for agent to
let those black dust have it. There you go. Alright, well, no exotic. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the hardcore content I put out. It's mainly one to prove that things are done. I guess you could say show off a little bit, but yeah. Hopefully you like the content. Thanks for watching. If you made it that far, I appreciate it. If you only watched 2 minutes, I still appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll try to run this again, or may try to do something else. So I'm Aztec Paintball, and I thought I want to shoot that that bell. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one.